What's up, everybody? Black Guy Senpai back in this bitch again for the third time today. Again with one of the two Ohio State champions for ARG, Paul. And what deck are we doing this time?
Blue Storm Legion.
Blue Storm Legion.
There's only one of them, so.
Well, there's two.
No, there isn't.
There's Tetra Burst.
No, there isn't.
All right. Go ahead and let's see this deck.
All right. So starter, the Legion guy Anus.
Anus. Hold on. Wait.
Blue Storm Cadet, ANOS. Anus.
All right.
Yeah. Well, every starter for Aqua Force kind of sucks for what I'm trying to do, cause like I had Eric in here, but like that one Combust was getting eaten up really quick. There's other stuff in my deck, so I want something later on, and everything else is just like, if I could boost for 8, I can attack for 8, I can do a whole bunch of nothing. And even the G1 starters suck because I won't go in my extra deck. So I just picked this guy. So you throw him with a soul if you're in Legion, and he swings 4th Battle or more, your Vanguard obviously. Combust 1, draw a card to kill a guy. So it's like, because you look at Tetra Burst, you look at like half his effects, like why doesn't he have +5 on a crit? Because this guy's the other half of it. Instead of kill and draw, so I rarely use him. I mostly forget about him, but it's a starter, I guess. Triggers, 7 crit. Because Aqua Force, I hate playing 8 crit in Aqua Force. It just doesn't feel right. It's like Kagero to me. I need cards. I need 5 draw, 5 otters, and heals. Doesn't really matter what your names are. Just I picked all Blue Storm ironically, so. Grade 1s, 4 perfects. This should be like this, but I only have 3 of those. But I actually do use this effect occasionally. The Soul Blast, 3rd battle boosted, come back to my hand. It's alright, I guess. It's good for $1. This guy's like 5, so.
Jesus.
I don't know, it's stupid. It's like a promo Perfect Guard should be budget, and it's like more expensive than all the other ones. Only 2 Stride Enablers, because I rarely Stride as is, so I might even cut these to something. I don't really know what yet, but it's there if you need it, kinda. The best card in the deck, I think. Blue Storm Penguin. If you boost a unit that hits a Vanguard 3rd battle or more, you search your deck for a grade 3 Legion. So, just grab Michael. But it's at any point in the game. It's not while you're in Legion, it's not Giant Shrek 1, it's just if you hit the 3rd battle and you boost. It's fantastic. I throw up my starter and I trigger and have him behind Vanguard and just tap it and just get a search on turn 1 to get my grade 3. So I'm like rarely grade stuck in this deck if I get him. If I get him, I win most of the game. If not, I kind of just brick, but it's really good. It's also really cute. And the last of the grade 1s, 3 Chloris. She's great. Surprisingly great. I couldn't find any Blue Storm grade 1s to play in this deck that were good because all the other ones are like Maelstrom support and like Tempest Blade or Tempest Border, but that's not what the deck is anymore. So this deck has a hard time getting like any kind of card advantage whatsoever, but it can get 4th attack. So I'll show you after the deck the board you should have with this deck all the time because it's not hard. But she's 4th battle more boosted. When she boosts in anything to go after anything, even like rear guard and stuff, you can Soul Blast 1 and banish the top card face up. And while she's out, any face-up cards banished you can guard with, including stuff that are Kami banish, which is kind of cute. So she pretty much just, for 4th battle or more, gets a card to your hand. If she doesn't die, you get to keep them. So, and they also guard for +5 more, so your 10s become 15s, your 5 becomes 10s, your 0s become 5s, which is great. So grade 3s and perfect guards, because you can't perfect guard from the bind zone to like call from a hand.
What old perfect guards you can?
Yeah, with the old ones, like the really old ones, you can do that. I mean, if it happens, you know, but it's pretty helpful. The 6K doesn't matter. It could be like a 4 and it would be just fine. But it's like it's hard to find grade 1s for this deck, and it's only 13 in here, so I just needed room for that. Grade 2s, 3 daggers. She's amazing, and you need the grade 2 game because this deck like works straight on Legion, pretty much. But this helps a bit. I win most games with dagger out. It eats up a ton of counterblast, but it's a good attacker. And 3 Starless, which is dagger, but you have to be in Legion, so that's why I need this. Because I'm not on Legion for very much long, like maybe for a couple of turns. Then Michael starts like getting really ahead, and I can get my Starless. So like this eats with early counterblast, and this is free afterwards, which is pretty nice. But the early game is like really helpful for dagger. 3 Olympia. She, when you swing with her 3rd or more, and you're in Legion, You kind of must want to draw a card and get plus 3 to her, so she's a drawing 12k attacker, which is pretty good. Like, the draws really help, but she's not worth running at 4 because you have to be in Legion for it. So if you go up against like Sanctuary or Ripples, you kind of just sitting with her getting useless, which sucks. Because I thought she'd be like amazing, and like playing with her, she's not that amazing. Because sometimes I actually run out of counterblast and I can't have her attack for 12, which is kind of sad. But the drawing early on helps, and you can get 2 cards out of her from Michael and 3 Milos. I think I want to run this at 2 because I rarely ever like ditch him for Michael's skill. Like, I can't search him or anything. He's just a Legion main. He sucks. He's title assault Legion, so he's pretty much like worthless. The resist doesn't matter. Like, yeah, you can push him up and you can't lock him or anything, but it doesn't ever come up. I mean, he's okay. I mean, it helps when I have like an Orthea board and I go for a 4th attack for the first before the Michael goes off. But that's about it. And grade 3s for Michael. If you don't know what he does, most people don't. He leads with Milos. And for 4th battle, he swings for 16. Or +5, I should say. And if you're in Legion, for end of the 4th battle, you Persona Blast one of these guys and stand 2 rear guards after rearranging your board if you like. So you can just like start moving stuff around and stand whatever you need to. But only stands 2 guys. That's why he's like less than $1. He sucks, but he's kind of cool. You get some cool stuff with him, like Orthea and Olympia. You get like 2 cards in your hand pretty much, because they'll be after the 4th battle, so you get to draw and you get to banish for under her, and you get the card to guard with and the card for that, and swing for 12. Like, it gets no boost, but staying 2 in this deck is kind of cool, because you can get like penguins off, stuff like that. And the last grade 3, who I think is like really, really amazing, and I don't know if he's overlooked or not, because I don't really follow people, but Sebastian, the common out of the clan booster, 11k on Vanguard Rearguard, 3rd battle or more. When he hits a Vanguard, draw a card and kill a guy if you have a Blue Storm Vanguard. And he is a Blue Storm, so you can just put him out, put a penguin behind him, and your opponent's got to do something about it. Because it'd be 18 with searching on Michael, drawing a card, and killing a guy. And even works on Rearguard, which is amazing. It's a really, really, really good card for being a common. Because Blue Storms don't have anything pretty much other than like Maelstroms. But this guy is really nice. It's a good other grade 3 for him, because most times you want to call cards, like anything but him on the board, they can swing. So like, if you're playing like the Maelstrom Break Guard, calling him would suck. Any other Break Guard, any Maelstrom guys, anything, even like Legions, that if you play with him, it's just kind of not worth it. So might as well have a carbon effect. And a common. It's pretty cool. And the extract I rarely ever go into. Aristotle and Rain Element. It should be like 4th Avis, 2 Lambros, 1 Rain and 1 him, but I don't care enough. And this deck only costs like it's like $50, I think. Like, the extra deck's nothing. The starter's nothing. He's a common. He's not even $1. Nothing, 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 nothing. Not even $1 now. He's reprinted. He's like $1.50, but I mean, you can run 2 of them. If anything, nothing, nothing. I think 3s, but you can take them out. Those would be the perfects, would be $1, and then like everything else is nothing. So I don't have the Malika trigger, and I don't have Supersonic Sailor, so yeah.
So, what is this board that you're talking about that everybody needs to have?
Yeah, well, there's not much of a choice.
Well, when you're playing this deck.
Yeah. So, let's see. Hang him behind Vanguard, or Theo on the side. Either a Starless or a Dagger. To be honest, anything can be back there. Here, and then be in Legion. But you can have, like, even Sebastian could be over here, or could be back here. But, like, a standard board, like, a guy can attack, and a guy can attack. Well, actually, if you had the right hand, with our Milos back here. So, you're obviously hitting the 4th attack, because one of these 2 is happening. So you get, like, the 1, you move back, you get the 2 and the 3, so your 4th would be drawing a card and banishing a card, and putting it face up for her. And here, if it hits, it'd be 32. So then, if it hits, you get to search to Michael, and then ditch it right from the effect. So it's a free standing, and you stand these 2, and so once again, and draw a card again. So it would take either 2 or 3 counterblast, depending on if you get Dagger or Starless, and you get to draw 2 cards, stand 2 units, and technically add 2 cards to your hand that are super guards with that. But like, mostly, it should be this. This can be anything, to be honest. Like, it could be Sebastian. You get the one less banish, but you get the draw 2, you get the 4th attack, you get the search, you get the stand, you get the banishing. Pretty simple.
Alright. And again, ladies and gentlemen, so what do you call this deck anyway?
Penguin deck.
Penguin.deck?
Penguin deck, yeah.
Penguin.budget
He's the only
deck?
card that matters. Penguin deck.
Not even Chloris?
Nah, the searching is like way too good. Just without being Great Start to get him, it's really good. Extreme Fighting is for Sting Saber.
Oh god, no. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Black Guy Senpai, we out.